Hallelujah, man. Them fucking back. Do y'all know how long them fucking backgrounds took to upload? Them motherfuckers took 3 to 4 fucking hours, dude. I was getting more and more impatient. God, man. Do y'all not understand how frustrated and stressed I am, dude? Like, it's not even funny. I had to keep my audience informed, man, to keep my audience on YouTube Community tab and Twitter X informed that the darn backgrounds was still uploading. And meanwhile, I had somebody waiting in the live chat. I had 2 people waiting. Ugh. Unbelievable, man. What a fucking frustrating, angering night it's been, man. Really, with these fucking slow uploads, man. It is so frustrating as a YouTube content creator to have to fucking wait 3 to fucking 4 hours for these backgrounds to fucking upload and finally process. It's ridiculous. It's fucking insane. It shouldn't take that long for them backgrounds to upload like that. I literally said, dude, this shit sucks. I'm about to give up on going live for Evolve tonight. Exactly what the fuck I said earlier. Because it's fucking ridiculous. It really is. I know you guys wanted to tune in for my Evolve watch along. I'm here now. Would have been live earlier. What for that goddamn... What for the goddamn both of them backgrounds that took 3-4 hours? And then Restring was having some problems of his own. It was... Dude, I literally said, man, this site is dog shit. I said, dude, this site fucking sucks. Because it was messing up and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to your another Evolve watch along. This is for season 2, episode 6. If y'all are new, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell for all notifications. In other words, subscribe to the channel only if you do, and hit the thumbs up. We already got 1 like on the stream. Let's get more than 1 like on the stream tonight. I am sorry that this took 3 or 4 hours, y'all. This is not my fault. Completely not my fault, dude. It's the fucking upload. This the slow-ass upload, dude, on this website. It is insane. It is ridiculous. I just, honestly, I should have just canceled the stream. We got 2 new subscribers this week, too. We're at 882. I'm proud of y'all on that. I'm happy about that. So let's keep that going. Just keep the subscriptions going, the views going, and keep hitting the thumbs up, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pull Evolve up on the screen. The wrestling YouTube content creators that I'm usually live for, that I'm usually live with for Evolve, are not even live anymore. Because they have finished watching Evolve. That's great. Didn't even get to go live with half of the YouTube content creators tonight. Man, that's enough to make you angry right there. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Ugh. And then we had both mediocre Monday Night Raw and NXT shows this week. Both shows were fucking awful, man. They were just fucking boring to watch this week. Usually Monday Night Raw are solid shows, but this week's Monday Night Raw was the fucking worst among worst. Like I'm not even kidding. These shows were so bad that I literally only put Stephanie and Maxine Dupree on my thumbnail, man, for the Raw watch along. That's how bad the fucking show was this week. That's how bad the car was. It looked awful. So Kendall Gray defends her Evolve Women's Championship against Carmen Petrovic. I don't want no spoilers because I want to watch it for myself. I literally said that Kendall Gray needs to drop that title to Carmen Petrovic so she can get called up, so she can get at least called up or signed to NXT and be the newest member of the NXT Women's roster. I said that yesterday. Dude, if I watch this match and I see that Carmen have lost and that Kendall Gray has retained, I'm going to be fucking mad. Dude, it is time for Kendall Gray to drop that title. Seriously. There's not too many women in that Evolve Women's division that she can feud with. I can't understand why we can't just move on and have Kendall Gray go to NXT Women's roster and carry the NXT Women's division as NXT Women's Champion, as the best top babyface of the entire NXT Women's division. I don't understand why WWE can't go with that decision. I don't get it. I don't get it. She's more than ready to be on NXT. Hell, more than ready to be on the fucking main roster for that matter. And then you're going to let Soruka pin Kendall Gray yesterday. You are not supposed to let an opponent pin an Evolve Women's Champion. You have to be kidding me. I think they need to keep Kendall Gray on Evolve until they're ready to put her on NXT, because that looks bad. That makes Kendall Gray look bad. Getting pinned as Evolve Women's Champion. That makes her look bad. It really does. No fucking shit.
WWE Evolve Women's roster will have their eyes on that Women's Championship main event tonight as Carmen Petrovic challenges Kendall Gray. It's Wednesday night, and we're about to turn up the heat.
The vibe of viewers weird, right? Yeah, it feels a little weird. I mean, look, the WWE Evolve Women's division is literally insane right now. I mean, the girl that ran this 6 months ago was a show.
Bro, there ain't even that much Evolve. Dude, there ain't even that much female Evolve Women's talent in that division. They need to move you up to NXT, honey, so you could be NXT Women's Champion and carry the NXT Women's division. That's what they need to do. Let Carmen Petrovic carry the division as Evolve Women's Champion. Feel like she deserved it anyway. Makes more sense. It's time to take that NXT Women's Championship off of Jacy Jayne, like ASAP. It's time for them to take that title off of her. And just like it's time to take the Intercontinental Championship off of Dominique Mysterio.
Succession 2, I'm definitely going to defend it. Well, I have no doubt you are going to kill it. Thank you. Can you change that? I'm going to warm up in for the match.
Man, it would have been great having 2-3 people in here tonight. If it wasn't for that slow upload, dude. All the way late. I was all the way late, dude, for this show. Taped, so what? And I'm technically not even a fan of watching tape shows. The whole reason why I'm watching this show is because of the WWE Evolve Women's Championship match. That's the only reason why I'm into Evolve. I'm tuning into Evolve to watch this tonight.
I'm here sitting next to the new interim general manager of NXT. Well, if the Vanity Project are moving to Tuesdays, who better to make sure they live up to their highest potential? Peter, one more thing. The party's here. The following.
Now we don't talk about no damn party tonight.
Scheduled for one call.
I mean, the Vanity Project are good. Don't get me wrong.
The Vanity Project. Brad Baylor and Ricky Smoke.
I'm kind of a fan of these guys. I mean, these guys have been running roughshod through the NXT division. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't gonna move for no damn party.
That Jackson still has that
No,
championship around his waist, and last week it didn't go to TPC. I have to admit, I have a renewed fondness for Jackson Trick. I appreciated the heart he put into that.
Hey, no damn move for no damn party.
I appreciate him keeping us away from a
How's everybody doing tonight?
title.
Oh man, I wish I was live earlier. Wish I would have looked live earlier, but I had all this damn issues going on. that I was not expecting.
Teaming up. And their opponents, the team of Mike Cunningham and Eli. Nice. No, hold on a second, Peter. I know this whole match came about because the Vanity Project, the ID prospects for backup to help Jackson Drake out in case something broke out with Team PC last week. But then they said that Eli and Mike Cunningham weren't ready for the situation, which I agree with. That's how this match came about. But you call Ricky Smokes an idiot and a goof. Look at what Mike Cunningham, look at the way he's dancing and the way he just ripped his pants up. Come on.
Bruh. Come on, man. You didn't have to say that on commentary.
I think Tate's a bit confused, but Mike Cunningham now going by the moniker M&E. What's that stuff? Main Man Energy.
Evolve, another thing about Evolve, not only about the buddy, they need to take this show to a bigger stage, a bigger city. They need to start having Evolve live in the Performance Center. I am tired of Evolve taking place in these small fucking arenas, in these small buildings. It's time for them to move it. It's time for them to move up. Dude, they literally got the fucking talent. They got the talent enough to move this fucking building up to the Full Sail University Performance Center. I'm just tired of seeing a small crowd, dude. I want to see a bigger crowd and Evolve. Bigger stage.
What are you doing the buzz? Look, you look at a match like this, you got a question.
I mean, am I not the only one that's tired of it? Really?
Teaming together. I'm pretty sure, at least to my knowledge, this is their first time teaming together. Is that going to work as a team when you're going up against guys like Sway, right? Well, you tell me, you have experience. How hard is it to team up with someone for the first time against a team with more cohesion than maybe any other?
So we got Mike Cunningham and Ricky Smokes in the ring. Now we got Brad Bagler trying to clothesline him, but he reversed. Drop kick to Brad Baylor from Mike Cunningham. Yes, you're going to hear a little bit of commentary and live reactions from me tonight. Not much. Because, man, Monday Night Raw and NXT has been a pain in the ass this week. And it's not even the talent's fault. It's WWE, it's the WWE writers, the creative, and the booking. It's whoever booked them shows this week. That goes to what I said last night. Creative needs to change. The creative needs an overhaul. The booking needs an overhaul. The writers need an overhaul. They need to make some changes in that administration. Or I'm just going to flat out say at this point that Triple H needs to get removed from his position. Like, seriously.
I'll say this, I'll call myself out a little bit. I did just say I didn't know how they were going to work well together. I am impressed. The quick tags, the constant movement together, it's been working. You can absolutely tell there has been some sort of work done, some sort of footwork between Cunningham and Eli Knight as Brad Baylor brings him with a big right hand.
It's not like we knew this tag match was going to be booked for Evolve, for this week's episode of Evolve. They only booked the WWE Evolve Women's Championship match. They need to start announcing the full card instead of announcing half of the card. Doing the same fucking thing that Monday Night Raw and NXT's been doing. Especially Monday Night Raw. NXT has been trying at least to announce the full card. Monday Night Raw ain't trying to. They need to announce the full card instead of announcing 3 things. Instead of announcing the full card. I mean, half of the card. Because if you're not announcing the full card, dude, nobody's going to know what's going to happen on the show. Nobody's going to have an idea. Unless they're really, really smart. From looking at the card, I'm smart. Because from looking at the card, I could even tell that it's either going to be a great show, a solid show, a mediocre show, or a fucking complete garbage. Dude, from looking at the Monday Night Raw and NXT card, dude, before I started those watch-alongs, dude, I already knew both shows were going to be mediocre. I mean, it just didn't surprise me at all. It just did. Raw was doing better last week. What the fuck happened? What happened? I wonder what's going on in the administration, man. I wonder what's going on, man. I really do.
Billy, I need help with a flipper. Wait, 1 second.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'm gonna repeat exactly what I said. The writing, the booking, and the freaking creative decisions and direction. That stuff needs to change. And I hope some firings from that administration start happening soon, because yeah, it needs to happen. Some changes need to happen in the administration, because they're not doing shit right with these shows, and they're not booking this talent right either. Some of the talent are getting used, kept poorly in catering and shit. Like, yeah. They didn't do Kendall Gray any justice last night, getting pinned by Sol Ruka. You don't pin an Evolved Women. You don't have Sol Ruka pin an Evolved Women's champion. Any women, you don't have them pin any women's champion or any men's champion. That's crazy. That makes them look like a loser, man. That ends their winning streak. In other words, not so much a loser, but it ends the winning streak, and that ain't good. We don't need to be having an opponent pinning a champion to only to win in their win streak as champion. No. No. Dude, I felt bad for Kendall Gray. I was so mad with creative, dude, when I saw that shit last night on NXT. I was pissed the fuck off, and you better believe I had damn said something about it. You all better damn believe I had a damn thing to say about it. Seriously. Unreal.
Athleticism, the drop kick into the kip off, and now taking out Ricky Smoke right there. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
It is fucking crazy.
Showing you the whole repertoire. It's like a fast forward button's on.
Dude, I was even more mad with how they did Charlotte Hill, have him lose and then win. They didn't lose again. Even that French luchador wrestler from AAA, they put him in a title match that he didn't even fucking earn. They should have booked him they should have booked a in-ring debut match for him instead. That's how it should be for new talent. Nope, they didn't do that. They did the opposite. Put them against Ethan Page for a North American Championship he didn't earn.
We've seen it. Nowhere home, blows through. And smartly fights off Brad Balor.
That's like they booked Charlotte Hill. Dude, that's just like they booked Charlotte Hill against Ethan Page. Charlotte Hill did nothing to earn that title. So why book him against Ethan Page? See what I'm saying? See how they booking this talent? They're booking him poorly. In a match he did not do to earn it. Anything. Yeah, Vanity Project. Vanity Project deserves a title opportunity because they have actually won matches. Well, thanks to the help of Jackson Drake, but still. Me telling you booking these guys right, but not booking the new talent right. All talent deserves to be booked right, not poorly. Just saying. I'm just making a statement here. I'm not even trying to sound annoying. I'm just being honest. The talent needs to be booked right, and they need to be used right. And we need to make sure Evolve gets to a bigger building. The fans need to start pushing. Need to start having a hashtag position or petition. Sign a petition to get WWE, push WWE to get Evolve in bigger arenas, in bigger buildings, with a bigger crowd, because they deserve it. NXT has the talent. It's just the creative booking and writing needs to improve. And it's not the talent that needs to improve. I just said it. I'm not repeating it. I just said it, dude. I literally just said it. I literally just said it, man.
This is really breaking down. All four guys in there. Joey Gonzalez got to figure this thing out. I didn't even lost track. You want to wrestle for 5 more years? Give up. I assume it's Ricky Smokes and Eli Knight.
Smokes and Eli Knight going back and forth.
Get your asses up!
Talking smack.
It's not about talking, though. Smokes the next with the right back from Eli Knight. Wow. A lot on that one.
Eli Knight right back.
These two getting after it as Cunningham is on the outside in pain. Baylor as well. It's just Smokes and Eli Knight.
European uppercut.
The next in a big way. Shot to the spot. Shot to the forehead from Ricky Smokes. The champ wants this done. He wants to see swipe right. Finish off Eli Knight and Cunningham. That knee strike is very effective.
I can get fucking.
Could it be enough to take out Eli Knight? Trying to fight his way out.
This is a dangerous place to be.
And of course the tag, because you know swipe right. Oh, but Baylor's taken out by a right hand from Eli.
And here comes Cunningham back into the mix.
And now he's got his hands on Ricky Smoke. The ref's lost control of this thing a little bit, but here comes Eli Knight.
What is going on?
Hold on.
The hell's he doing? Dude, he just dived off of Ricky Smokes onto Brad Baylor with a frog splash.
Oh, someone's so dumb. Now you don't like Smokes again.
I like him. I'm just saying he's not exactly a
Wow, that's
You can
wow.
hear everyone here in the Evolve Arena appreciate it.
No, that was a backflip. Excuse me. That was a backflip splash. Excuse me. Uh-oh, now Mike Cunningham's diving. A diving, look like a diving uppercut. Oh yeah, this is it. Vanity Project has it. I was gonna say, darn, Vanity Project had it, man. Oh, whoa! He just dived on his partner. What the hell, Eli? Dude, he getting that. See, he got too excited. Drop the ball, dude. You cannot get too excited like that. You end up making mistakes. Yeah, he dropped the ball, diving on his partner. Yeah, that was his downfall there. I think he's gonna see that and realize that. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do stuff like that. Diving on your partner by mistake. That's definitely gonna be a stress loss for Eli Knight.
The Evolve Universe feeling it here at the BC. Jackson Drake, the champion, feeling it. What a great couple of weeks. If you're the Vanity Project, take Wilder even impressed in the VIP lounge. So great win, a hard-fought victory, and a very impressive first teaming of.
Bro, what did I get rid of? I don't even know what the fuck I deleted over here.
You got Mike Cunningham and Eli Knight teaming up for the first time, stepping up with some men energy.
Oh, hold on. I need to take this off the screen. This ain't no Monday Night Raw. What the fuck? Let's get these views up. Let's get some more people in here.
Yup, those are my boys. Swipe right.
Bro, what the hell?
W.
Why is this popping up?
Now listen, I don't know if you guys have noticed or anything like that, but since last week, we've kind of been on a little bit of a roll. I mean, I'm still the champion. Those PC thugs are down bad, crying somewhere, and most importantly, we carried the entire WWE program on our shoulders last week. Now, boys, listen, you know I don't mean to, like, kill the vibe. They call me Heartbreak Jake for a reason, baby. Thank you very much, thank you. Anyways, let's get down to brass tacks. As painful as this is for me to say, Cappuccino Jones, I do in fact owe you a favor. So as successful, in 3 weeks, you will get your shot at the Evolve Championship. Hello. Easy work, right? Baby food, slay work. Hold the phone. No. That's not how this works. I earned my title shot a couple of weeks ago, and I want my title shot at Succession 2. All right, see that right there? That's that Cam Hendricks talks. And you saw how he ended up last week, didn't you? All right, then. I guess I'll just have to kick all 3 of your asses right now. Well, hold the phone. Alex Jensen.
Darn, Ross Jensen came out of nowhere and attacked Harlem Louise.
Oh man, Ross Jensen just took out Harlem Louise from behind. All the bad man found him. I don't ever recall anyone dishing out a savage onslaught from Harlem Louise. In your point,
Dang.
clear about not being front line in succession.
Now the referee trying to push him back.
That'll reach Harlem Louise in just 3 weeks at Succession 2.
I don't know how long I can do this to make me very well. This is. I had to wash up my face last night for hours to get this face.
Oh, get this off my screen.
And I think I'm stuck.
What is this stuff?
I know. I'm breaking out. It's our pleasure. Anything you need, just ask us. Yeah.
Anything? Well, there's one thing. Do you guys mind switching lockers with us? I mean, yours is just so much bigger and more spacious and just a better location for us, you know? But
Enough.
don't own it.
Look, I did that famous TikTok with you guys. We posted it, which, by the way, did nothing for my personal brand. It's true. But I am not giving up my fake cat locker here.
See, I told you they cannot be saved. The psychic wasn't even.
What? The what? Wait.
I mean, you're right. You're right. I mean, these two just have no redeeming qualities. I mean, even when you scare the mess out of them.
Hang on. So that psychic wasn't even real?
No, that was my neighbor Doris. She's a chiropractor from Daytona.
Okay, perfect. Because you're gonna need a chiropractor. Because I'm gonna break both of you.
All right, fine. We tried it nice. We tried it very, very elaborately. But have it your way. We'll do it in the ring. Can we sue?
I have been getting visions for the past 2 months.
I don't know what that was. Don't ask me. I don't know what that was, man. If I was on an ad commercial break right now, y'all, got 2 more ad commercial breaks to get through. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you're just now tuning in. And welcome back to another Evolve Watch Along. Of course, the Vandy Project picked up a win over Eli Knight and Mike Cunningham after a miscommunication dive on the top rope from Eli Knight to Mike Cunningham. Let's get more people in here, y'all. Let's get these views up, get these likes up too. Look at Cam Hedricks. There's Candle Carver, newest member of the NXT men's roster.
Okay, let us get back to power. That's right here. Oh yeah. Hey, listen.
Come on, man. Every time I mute it, it takes longer to unmute. Ugh.
No more divide and conquer. No more one-on-one. Now on.
Bro, are you kidding me? Tubi's acting like a butt right now. Bro, and it just fucking exit out by itself. Are you kidding me? Boy, this technology is just...
Take Wilder, cook it around. Listen, man, you and Rob last week. Plain and simple. We're some with the Miami crowd, bro. They do something funny every week. You know, burn these guys down, man. We need to nuke them. Okay, let them get back to power. That's right, right? Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. We need a new strategy. Oh, yeah. No more divide and conquer. No more one-on-ones. Now on, we work as one, and we steamroll anyone who comes in our way. Gosh, that's a good idea. 10-man tag, 5-on-5. Well, Peter, you just heard it. The PC just challenged the IB prospects to a 10-man tag team match. I guess to settle this thing once and for all.
It keeps on going.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sparkle City, weighing at 208 pounds, Aaron Roar.
Have you ever been to Sparkle City?
No, I never have. And let me tell you something. This whole thing before this match started because Aaron Roar got mad for the way Itzcow was talking, but Itzcow was just being Itzcow. All right, Aaron Roar was in a bad.
So we got Itzcow versus Aaron Roar.
Itzcow is the victim in this.
If you have watched this match already, tell me how you think this match did. Let me know in the live chat. If y'all already watched this match on Tubi.
Representation of how Itzcow even carries himself.
Okay.
You don't have the Riz for Sparkle City.
Don't say Riz.
You don't have the swag for Sparkle City.
Make sure y'all share the stream, let everybody know I'm live for Evolve. I would really appreciate that. Oh, we got Itzcow coming out.
And his opponent from Mount Olympus. He's in perfectly mint condition. It's Go! When you think about someone who is a future WWE superstar, you gotta go BDR. You gotta go Big Daddy Red. I mean, look at this guy.
BDR.
If you don't agree with me on this, you're a dummy, and I'm pretty sure that you are.
Hold on. When did BDR become a thing?
Big Daddy Red. Have you not? Like, where have you been?
I don't
What in the hell is commentary talking about?
It's no feelings, it's only facts.
Long as they don't say BBL on commentary. Ooh, man, good.
No, I mean, come on, I appreciate his talent. He's a great competitor.
It's Gal, a physical specimen.
So we got Tate Wilder and Trail Linden watching this match.
See, there are a couple of cool dudes in VIP. Those are some cool dudes I want to spend time with. They would be welcome in Sparkle City. It's Gal taking it to Aaron Rourke early on.
So you can tell how the second the bell rings, Aaron Rourke going right after him, that aggression. Look, that helps him. It wins a match, but he is angry in this situation. But picking on Gal is the wrong guy to mess with. Look, it's Gal. Look at him go.
Well, what was my rank for the centimeter again?
Draw kick from Aaron Rourke. Sends Gal into the corner. Spears Gal in the corner and rolls up, and another spear.
I mean, look, he runs on aura and attitude. He's flamboyant. He's opulent. He's confident. He's great in the ring. I'm just saying he needs to, watch who he picks up.
And now he's stomping him in the corner, hitting him with his knees. Stomping him with his boot.
I gotta tell you something, and I think you'd agree. A win here would be important.
Trying to keep Itzcow down from, trying to get back up. Already early in the match.
Let me tell you, the WWE ID program has been
All right. Yep, Itzcow finally struck back. He finally striked. Is that Carmen? It looked like I see Carmen Petrovic at ringside.
between Itzgal and
I see a blonde female at ringside. It could be her.
clean up the locker room.
Wait a minute, hold on, Peter.
Watch out.
Oh,
Putting his body on
a
the
dive from Aaron.
Aaron,
Now what's he gonna do next?
oh,
I see. Is that
Bro, come on, man. That's not appropriate. Why you smacking the guy's booty, man? That look gay, man. That's not appropriate.
that one can't feel good. So tell me, why is Itzgal too good to help out the rest of Team ID?
Itzgal isn't a guy that's going to be holding a locker room. Give me a break. Look at Braun's glow. Perfect frame. The ferocious stud always wins the game.
Know when you have time to write all these things down. Aaron Rourke taking it to Itzgal on the outside and sending Itzgal back into the ring. Itzgal can really use a singles victory. He's trying to find his way in the tag team division.
Rourke now taking the bait there as Itzgal tried to lure him in. But Rourke caught the kick before it landed. And now
And Itzgal now a singles going to Rourke.
oh, wait, he went for flying head scissors, but this time he got close.
Clothesline
That could be
from
enough.
Aaron Rourke to its girl. Scott.
Rourke barely kicking out at two.
See, Itzgal's got a thick
It's
chest,
Gal,
and
it's
he's
girl,
still
whatever the
got
hell his
the
name
power.
is.
He's built for the grind, and he's always wanting more. Look at that.
Now, does he write those and you repeat them, or you actually make those up for him?
Peter, you have more carbs in a day than he has in a year. Let's be honest.
When was the last time you think
Look at
Itzgal?
that body.
When was the last time Itzgal just had a bagel with cream cheese? You think?
No, those don't exist in his life.
Oof!
Nasty European uppercut. Let's not forget what the word ferocious actually means. Itzgal, he is ferocious with his offense. He is nasty with his strikes. We're not just talking about a guy who just comes out and knows how to pose. This guy's serious with
Well,
the
maybe you should stop posing then and focus on Aaron Rourke, turn things around as a result of that mental error from Itzgal.
I'm not going to disagree with you there. You never want to take your eyes
Oh.
off your opponent.
Oh, and he did it again.
Darn, just threw him across the ring.
Again, the power, Peter.
Oh, and a big boot to Aaron.
Might be it.
Is it enough to take out Aaron Rourke? No. Rourke kicks out.
Aaron kicks out.
Well, Itzgal now doing what he does. Because you got to think, he's been in the ID program for every year, been in Evolve. It's time. He wants more opportunities. He's not going to let a guy like Aaron Rourke push him around.
You mentioned the power. It's absolutely a real thing. But see, the thing is, Itzgal, they're making the mistake, doing the showy thing, and paying the price as a result. Aaron Rourke with the kip up and the clothesline. Back elbow. Oh, man.
Beautiful kick, man.
Maybe Itzgal shouldn't have played around.
Well, he grew up being different. Wrestling saved him, and I'll tell you, his offense certainly is different. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
And now Itzgal.
Uh-oh.
That back, that
Uh-oh.
his own back.
Bro, no, I'm not looking at that.
Is that necessary?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Tell me about it.
off Itzgal's head. That's got to do it. Two. And a kick out at two. But Itzgal, do you see his head bounce?
Well, your head bounces off the mat like that. He could be in La La Land right now seeing stars, but he is making it to his feet.
Aaron Rourke would be wise to try to finish this match.
The power game's not a smart idea. You don't want to outpower Itzgal.
Well, you think Rourke is flabby. I think he's not too shabby.
All right, see that?
See what I did there?
You see what I did? You see the power right now of Gal?
Boom.
That was impressive.
The double knee front.
It didn't get him that much, but it did some damage.
Action here.
Very competitive match by these two individuals. This is Trill and Tate. They got to even respect it. They're enjoying it.
Absolutely. You know, we can say what we want about Itzgal, but when push comes to shove, this guy enjoys a good battle, and he is in one right now with Aaron Rourke.
He's looking. He's calling like he's going to finish him off, putting him on the top. What's Itzgal?
He said, oh yeah.
He's thinking, I gotta kiss my bicep.
Trying to sound like Otis.
Because I'm a yo-yo.
Let's not do
Otis from the Alpha Academy.
But there's the
With that, oh yeah. Damn. That boy went down like a damn tornado.
Just went in fast motion, hitting the mat. Every second counts. Rourke finds his way back to the top rope. I think I know what he's going for. Over the rainbow. Would that be it? Aaron Rourke sets a W.
Over the rainbow is his finisher. I wonder if he did that on the middle rope or the top rope. I guess they might show us the replay.
Aaron Rourke with a big win over H-Guy.
Now show us the replay as to whether he dived on the middle rope or the top rope now, because I'm trying to see.
Into his singles career here on Evolve. All right, well, let's go back to some of the action in this WWE ID Showcase matchup. Big Daddy
That was a clothesline from Mescal. And then, bam! Power bomb. And then, yep, it was from the top rope. The rainbow. That's a pretty cool move for Aaron. Over the rainbow from the top rope? I've never seen a move like that.
I mean, too, I just came out here to check out the ID talent. Looks like they got something going on, huh? Literally helped the referees last week, brother. Shoot, I can't stand this injustice. Like, these guys are coming out here breaking all the rules, doing whatever they want. It's time someone stands up, puts an end to all this chaos. A lot of backdoor stuff going on there. A lot of backdoor stuff. So let's get out of here. Yeah, it's clearly said, and we're having a great time here at Evolve, y'all. We got Kendall Gray versus Carmen Petrovic.
I wonder who those people are going to be that's going to put a stop to that.
To the Evolve family, Tyra May Steele. Let's go.
Huh?
You can see the gold around her neck, the incredibly athletic and gifted Tyra May Steele.
I dipped myself in the ball water, and now it's time to make it loud.
She's a high-class athlete, an top-tier competitor.
In 2020, I captured gold in the Tokyo Olympics, and with that same grit, drive, and determination, I'm going to make it to the top of the world.
You see the energy, you see the excitement.
Take it, make it. It sounds like she tried to rap. I like that. Take it, make it. I thought she was trying to become a rapper for a second when she did that. Cut on that promo and said what she had to say. Main event time, folks. After this break. Dude, I am going to be so not happy if Kendall Gray ends up retaining that title, because Kendall Gray is more than ready to be in the NXT Women's Division. I feel like it's time for her to drop that title. Just like JC Jane. It's time for JC Jane to drop that title. The person that JC Jane should drop the title to is Kendall Gray. I feel like Kendall Gray would carry that NXT Women's Division like she did with the Evolve Women's Division as Evolve Women's Champion. I feel like she can do it. She has all the tools to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Evolve's title looks good on Kendall Gray, but I think the NXT Women's Champion would look even better. The NXT title would look even better on her than the Evolve Women's Championship. I think it's time to give other women talent a chance to, to be Evolve Women's Champion, let Kendall Gray take over the women's division. Let Kendall Gray be one of the greatest top baby faces of the entire NXT Women's Division as NXT Women's Champion.
We know each other, but I heard you were talking out about yourself, and maybe there was something that I could. What's your point? Well, I know that therapy was a great start for me to figure out my craft, so maybe it could work for you as well.
That's all the therapy I need.
As we mentioned last
Dang.
week, WWE Evolve has delivered an
Yeah, that's a sign that Carly's turning heel.
on
Yeah, she's coming back as a heel.
We cap it all off with a very special season finale episode that's guaranteed to make history.
That's not all, Peter. Succession 2 Evolve's tentpole event takes place in just 3 weeks on Wednesday.
If that's not a sign to anybody that she's turning heel, dude, I don't know what else to tell you.
With Jackson Drake defending the Evolve Championship against another sensational ID standout.
We got Cappuccino Jones versus Drake, Jackson Drake.
Will also be on the line. Will it be Kendall Gray or Carmen Petrovic who walks into Succession 2 as champion? We find out right now.
I mean, I still love Kendall Gray as Evolve champion. I just would see her having a better run as NXT Women's Champion, carrying the NXT Women's Division.
And we have the hell of an opportunity for our challenger, Carmen Petrovic.
Yeah, well, before we
I think it's Carmen Petrovic's time to be Evolve Women's Champion.
Evolve in 2 weeks, Succession 2 in 3 weeks. So many cool shows coming up. But right now, yes, championship match. And I know I said it when she beat Kelly Armstrong, that was the biggest match of her career. But no doubt about it, tonight is the biggest match of Carmen Petrovic's career. She has a title opportunity.
And absolutely a big congrats to everyone who worked so hard on Evolve with season 2 on the way. And one of the people who is absolutely a huge, huge reason that this show is what it is this woman right here. The Evolve
Yes.
champion,
Kendall Gray. Right. Right.
Kendall, a fighting champion always, and she will defend again. And she's gonna have her hands full still with Carmen Petrovic.
Yeah, well, she's champ for 119 days, and she is coming into this more confident than ever. She is busy, but you know what? Busy for her is good. She's learning. She's getting better. You know, and with her best friend, Ren Sinclair, Ren's been in this industry for a long time. She's been teaching her more about things outside of the ring, which is helping Kendall inside the ring.
How do you celebrate every Red Day?
For me, it's all about Stone Sunday, Peter.
Doesn't have the same ring to it. Man, Kendall Gray, it's been amazing watching a star unfold right in front of our eyes week to week here on Tubi. And that is what has happened with Kendall Gray, your second ever Evolve Women's Champion. Let's send it to Blake Howard to announce tonight's main event.
Carmen Petrovic is looking like, are you done yet? No.
For the WWE Evolve Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Carmen Petrovic. And her opponent, accompanied by Ren Sinclair. From Las Vegas, Nevada, she is the WWE Evolve Women's Champion, Kendall Gray.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me Tank Wilder was in the VIP lounge not once but twice tonight? He was in the VIP lounge for the opener of the show.
Kendall Gray has been doing it in bunches for a long time now. Really, since Evolve started, she has been an absolute workhorse. Week in and week out, here, NXT, all over the place. And I don't know if you noticed, though, the world is starting to take notice.
Hit that thumbs up, folks.
She is becoming that person.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you share the stream and let everybody know that I'm live for the main event right now.
Who knows where she's going to be in 5 years from now? Carmen Petrovic, of course, already has a great reputation as well, known on NXT, but she's trying to find...
Hit the motherfucking thumbs up.
Carmen hanging right there with Kendall on the mat wrestling. Clearly, she's been studying some Kendall Gray matches.
What do you think it's like for Kendall Gray when she's the one who's the hunted, but is almost always the one with less experience in these matches.
But once you became an Evolve Women's Champion, you know you're going to have a target on your back. You know everyone's going to be coming after her. She has a winning mindset. She's going to win her whole way. She knows that never happen. And it's been working for her here in the W1.
Absolutely right about that. As Carmen centering on, follows it with an elbow. Carmen Petrovic early on, taking it to the chin. Kendall Gray, a pin. Kendall kicks out at one.
Remember, Succession 2, March 4th. We already know Capitano Jones is getting involved.
Soon as I'm done with this watch along tonight, dude, tell y'all the truth. As soon as I'm done with this watch along, I am scheduling my Lucha Libre AA watch along because I am happy to say that I got the thumbnail officially done for that.
Kendall Gray learned, coming up short against Jacy Jayne back a couple of months ago at New Year's Eve.
Well, she had to learn to get a dentist to get her one of her teeth fixed.
I saw that.
Because it got
What are her teeth?
Kendall's the kind of competitor where she doesn't lose, she learns. You said it. She's dealing with Evolve and NXT at the same time, and she loves the grind. The pressure for her, she said it, it's privilege. She enjoys it. She's only getting better every time she's in the ring. She's the Evolve Women's Champion for a reason.
Absolutely right. And she has done it against so many great competitors. We've seen her just recently defend against Wendy Chu.
And here we go.
You're seeing the speed. This is when she starts picking up. And when business picks up for Kendall Gray, it's usually bad news for her opponent. Carmen Petrovic kicks out.
She's the boss lady for a reason.
Carmen Petrovic with a very interesting offense. Really capable with her feet. Incredible strikes and kicks. There you go. Speak of the devil.
Wow.
That's the unorthodox offense. And that's what this
Wow.
is.
Carmen Petrovic
This has been an interesting match between Carmen Petrovic and Kendall Gray.
continues next here on Evolve.
Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the only match that steals the show tonight. I mean, it's Gal versus Aaron Warp wasn't bad either, but, you know, I liked the main event better. You know, Carmen and Kendall Gray are my favorites of all time. I have a lot of females in that company that are my favorites of all time, including Stephanie and Julia, you know. It's mostly the younger women's talent. The ones that are my main favorite. Not the ones that ain't. Everybody in YouTube community, man, I'm getting ready to tweet this out, get ready to post this out last time, man, giving everybody in the community an opportunity to tune in. I got it, because I'm about to get ice cream out too. So I'll be right back in about 1-2 minutes, because I got to. It's not gonna take long though. I appreciate the thumbs up, man. I really do. That's enough to tell me to keep going. The likes, the support, the sharing, the streams and stuff. That's what keeps me going, man. Whenever I schedule my Lucha Libre and AA watch along, I'm gonna start working on that thumbnail for NXT watch along. And schedule the next Lucha Libre AA watch along. Go from there. We're still gonna be live for Elimination Chamber. We ain't missing that. I ain't missing that shit. I ain't missing that. That is the one premium live event I am not going to miss. That I'm going to be live for. 1000%. Especially if all the team is going to be in it. And all the other rest of the great talent they got over there on Monday Night Raw. Royce Keys did not get fired for lying about his age. He never got fired. Just in case anybody brings that up. Yeah, I saw the tweets about it. Royce Keys is still wrestling for WWE. He is still at this time. He's still on hold for right now until they decide what brand to put him on.
Welcome back to our main event here, the Women's Championship on the line. It's been all back and forth. Kendall Gray and the challenger Carmen Petrovic. These two competitors have not stopped.
I love these two, man. These two are great.
And both are feeling that in the midsection.
And they ran into each other. They thought about the same idea, too.
When gold is on the line, this match is so important. It's the main event. The people are here for it. You feel the energy.
It's going to go down as one of the best main event Evolve Women's Championship matches of Evolve history and potentially of 2026 altogether.
Is what she's doing against Carmen Petrovic. Oh, here we go. That running uppercut. You see her still favoring the midsection, and Carmen follows her in response to that elbow. And watch out!
Back and forth we go.
Another one.
Carmen knew she was going to be in for the fight of her life against the champion, Kendall Gray. She's here. It's pressure matches like this that can reveal who you really are.
Boom!
Let me ask you, they got to be out of gas out of that many times running across this ring.
These are top-tier athletes, Peter. They're not out of gas. They're just getting started.
Hopefully this match don't get ruined by talent like PJ Gossip.
She's got it. Oh, she does got it locked in.
She does. She locks in the sharpshooter.
In the middle of the ring, those ropes are far away.
Kendall Gray submits. Carmen Petrovic is your new Evolve Women's Champion.
I'll tell you this, Kendall looks like she is in a lot of pain right now.
Red Sinclair trying to motivate Kendall from ringside.
Can she get to the ropes? Can she break this hold?
The crowd, of course, behind our champion, Kendall Gray. This is what she's known for. Digging deep in moments like this. Can she do it again? Oh, Carmen dragging her back to the middle of the ring.
Right back to the middle.
Well, Carmen's got to sit down on it to really finish Kendall Gray off.
Carmen knew going into this match.
No, don't tap out, Kendall. Don't tap out.
This championship again.
Shoot, let's keep this match going, man. They can go all day.
Kendall Gray with the strength, the push-up, and dragging herself inch by inch towards the ropes. And she'll do it and break the hold.
But she's in a lot of pain. And you can see that in her eyes. You can see that in her facial expression.
I'm not getting bored with Kendall Gray as Evolve Women's Champion, y'all. I just think her being NXT Women's Champion would benefit. Because she would carry the NXT Women's Division like she did with the Evolve Women's Division as Evolve Women's Champion. That's all I'm saying. I said it earlier. But I thought I'd bring it up again in case the audio skips. Because sometimes the audio skips. I have to then repeat. That's why I be having to repeat myself. Right there.
She will retain this championship.
I gotta get a new one.
Game changer in this match.
Well, instead, Carmen turns it into
Oh!
which is the perfect way to break the
Hey-oh!
Kendall,
Ooh!
could that be enough?
Carmen Petrovic kicks out again.
Kendall in disbelief. She caught her with that out of nowhere. I've never seen her hit that. They're bringing everything to this match.
Yes, it is. Uh-oh, is she going for the or maybe a German suplex? Huh? Oh.
She wants to get the Great
Uh-oh.
Storm rising.
Whoa! Kendall Gray dived and ran into a super kick by Carmen Petrovic. Uh-oh, she's throwing a tornado DDT. Kendall Gray's kicking out from that. Told you.
What a main
Told you
event.
she was kicking out from that.
Carmen disbelief knowing that she is throwing everything at Kendall.
That didn't really do nothing to Kendall Gray but tire her
A
out.
little too close for comfort for Kendall Gray and Ray Sinclair.
That's how tough Kendall Gray is. The heart of Kendall Gray is real, folks. So get used to it.
I'm sure each champion
You'll be used to it when she becomes NXT Women's Champion on the NXT Women's roster, carrying that division on her head.
She was, but she just
Okay.
took a spill outside the ring. Well, maybe Kendall will get a second here. Nope. Carmen is already back to the apron. And a kick to the head of the champion. Now Carmen's going up top. Will she have more success than Kendall just did?
I said what I said.
To fly. Kendall's going to meet her at the top. And toss Carmen across the ring.
Darn, I thought she was going to do. I thought Kendall Gray was going to do a Spanish fly. I would love to see Kendall Gray do a Spanish fly. I really would. That'd be fun. Seeing her do that. Nah, I'm not gonna be that mad. I mean, I'm not mad that she won. I was mad that she lost. I was mad that they had Shoruka pin her, and knowing that she's still the Evolve Women's Champion. That's what I was mad about last night. Kendall Gray was the Evolve Women's Champion in the tag team match, which means Kendall Gray and Maddie Rakowski, aka Renzi Clear, should have won that match last night. Because that would save Kendall Gray's winning streak. That would have her continue her winning streak as an Evolve Women's Champion. Now her winning streak as Evolve Women's Champion has ended last night, thanks to the pin by Soruka. And it's not Soruka's fault. It's the decision that WWE made. I don't know why you would make a darn worse decision like that, pinning the Evolve Women's Champion. Having her pin the Evolve Women's Champion. WWE was the one that made that decision to have her do that. It wasn't Soruka's decision, just so y'all know. So it's not her fault. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. See, that's what I'm talking about. All the stupid shit that the writers and the bookers and WWE creative does.
PJ Vasa has called out Kendall Gray. Can you imagine Succession 2 coming up Wednesday, March 4th? We'll see you next week on Evolve.
Whew.
Depend PC's drier than ever. To more than
We don't need no copyright. Sorry. I'll be right back, folks. When I come back, I'll go over my overall thoughts, results, and grade on the entire WWE Evolve episode / season. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the background music, by the way, while I'm on. Okay, I am back. It is time to go over my overall thoughts, resulting grade on WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 6. You're kind of going to be surprised when I say this, but this episode did almost a lot better than Monday Night Raw and NXT. So pretty much what this means is that Evolve beats Raw and NXT this week. And that has got to be embarrassing for Raw and NXT. This is why I say. But don't get me wrong, Evolve had some ups and downs too. But it was a solid B- show overall. I gave this show easily a B-. And every show, apparently, unfortunately, is going to have ups and downs. I wish it was more ups than downs. But, you know. Got to tell you, man, what a night it was for this brand tonight. Finally, we got some solid fucking wrestling tonight. We didn't get that much of it on Raw and NXT this week. But seriously. So, they kicked things off with the Vanity Project. Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes taking on LA Knight, Eli Knight. I don't know why I said LA Knight. Oh, God. This is going to be... They're going to have to change Eli's last name, man, when he gets called up to the main roster, because LA Knight is still going to be there when he gets called up. I think. If his contract's up, he might go somewhere else. I don't know. But they took on Eli Knight and Mike Cunningham, and the Vanity Project finally picked up the win there. We also saw and heard a couple of interesting backstage segments. Well, I wouldn't say interesting, but interesting for what it was. With Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday trying to get Ariana Grace and Nikita Lyons to switch lockers. And then Diggs admitting their physique was a total shame. Classic. Team PC, Throwdown, and Challenge, wanting a 5-on-5 match against Team ID, which could probably be the best match of the entire night for next week's episode of Evolve. If we get that match for next week's episode of Evolve, if we don't get it for next week's episode of Evolve, then we might be getting it for session 2. Team PC threw down a challenge. They threw down a very, very serious challenge. And they were wanting a 5-on-5 match against Team ID, like I said, which could be potentially epic. Aaron Ward delivered a solid performance, defeating its guy in that ID showcase match. Man, Aaron Ward is a hell of a wrestler, dude. That is the first time I ever seen a wrestler like him do a freaking rainbow finisher off a top rope, man. I don't know how he's going to get through that on the main roster or on NXT, but hopefully they don't get rid of this guy. I think this guy has some potential, you know what I mean? He's really great in the ring. But that smacking that guy's booty stuff, man, they need to get him to stop doing that. Oh, Jesus, that's not appropriate. But he's a good wrestler, though. That finisher off the top rope was great. He delivered it perfectly. And we got a glimpse of Tyra May Steele with a new vignette, and Wendy Chu had a moment with Kylie Armstrong telling her to go therapy for her anger, which Kylie harassingly answered with a punch. And if that's not a sign that Kylie Armstrong is either making her NXT debut as a heel or she's going to come back to Evolve as a heel. Yeah, I can't see her coming back as a babyface, especially after all those losses. Yeah, that's not going to happen. She's going to be like a Bianca Belair heel. And what I think she's going to be. Yeah, the main event. The one we were all waiting for, including myself, of course. Kendall Gray defending her WWE Evolve Women's Championship against Carmen Petrovic. Kendall Gray proved why she's champion. Retaining her title in what had to be a hard-fought battle. And what was a hard-fought battle. But, right after, PJ Vasa stepped up and challenged Gray, setting up what's sure to be an intense future matchup. Overall, I gave this a solid B- grade. It finally had its ups and downs. We're going to explain the ups and downs here in the few minutes. But when you look at the whole picture, it was a pretty solid show tonight. And honestly, it even managed to outshine this week's Raw and NXT. Both which felt a bit mediocre and boring in comparison this week. Why do you think I commented the sleep emoji, the sleep GIFs, on how I felt about Monday Night Raw and NXT? Yeah. Anyway, Evolve really brought the energy tonight. They really did. This was a really solid show. Now, let's break down the ups and downs for Evolve Season 2, Episode 6, and what I think they really need to sharpen up on. I'm going to be doing the same thing for Monday Night Raw and NXT next week, since both shows were mediocre this week. I'm tired of this. They gotta do. The WWE creative, the bookers, and the writers got to do better. Seriously. And I keep saying that every week, and I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. I'm going to keep pushing it. Keep pushing it the best way I can. The strong main event. As y'all know, we're going over the ups first. But this strong main event, WWE Women's Evolve Championship match, Kendall Gray versus Carmen Petrovic, was clearly the highlight. Clearly the best match of the fucking entire night. In my eyes, anyway. I don't know about what everybody else thinks. Fuck what everybody else thinks. I think it was the best match of the night. The championship defense should feel important, and Kendall Gray retaining against a strong challenger like Carmen really cemented her reign. And I was serious when I said fuck it, what everybody else thinks about the match. I think it was a great fucking match. I easily give this match an A because this was great. They killed it in that fucking ring tonight. And they're both still my favorites. Especially Kendall Gray. Anyways, gave the episode, when I seen that picture on Instagram, I was like, oh, dang. Anyway, so you know she's pretty. She looked good. Yeah. Hell, man, I ain't gonna lie. She did. No, she got thickness back there. I ain't gonna lie, man. She got thickness back there. And Rinse and Clear does too. I can't mention her because she almost blocked me on Instagram that one time when she was going by Maddie Rakowski for that comment I made on her post. But the imminent challenge from PJ Vasa right after also pretty much kept that momentum rolling. If y'all know what I mean. The intriguing rivalries and segments. Layla Diggs, Mason Holiday bit, even with the fake physic, added some much needed character development. In lighter moments, it shows they're trying to build personalities behind just in-ring action. The Team PC versus Team ID challenge also sets up a promising future storyline, which is crucial for long-term engagement. Now, from the sound of it, as far as in-ring action, the Vanity Project's win in Aaron Warwick's match against Isgal delivered good wrestling. Oh, I wouldn't say good, but solid wrestling. So it looked like solid wrestling to me. I'd say like a solid B wrestling. Or a solid B minus. Pretty much. But having consistent, watchable matches is the backbone of any wrestling show. Yeah, I was going to say something else after that, but no, I'm not even, I'm going to keep it myself. Outshining the competition. The fact that this Evolve episode felt more engaging than recent Raw and NXT broadcasts is a huge win for them, actually. Because it means they're doing something right in terms of pacing and storytelling that the bigger shows are currently missing right now. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of the outshining the competition, no, I'm just joking. I already went over that. So we went over the strong main event, the intriguing rivalry segments, solid in-ring action, and outshining the competition. Those were all the ups right there that I went over. Yeah, let's go over the downs. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite part. Let's go over the downs and what they need to improve on. I'm going to be satisfied after going over this. This is what Monday Night Raw and NXT needs to work on, too. They need to work on that. And NXT needs to work on not rushing the fucking show so much. Not getting the show started right away. Can't do that. Let's start with pacing and flow. While the overall grade was a B minus, sometimes those downs can feel jarring. It sounds like there were good matches and interesting segments, but maybe the transitions between them could be smoother. A stronger narrative thread running through the entire episode beyond just individual matches would elevate it. Character consistency and development. The Wendy Chu and Kyler Armstrong segment, while having a funny punchline, well, it might need to ensure character actions make sense with the established personality. Kyler Armstrong's my favorite. Don't get me wrong; it's not even her fault. This is in terms of the downs. This is something that the WWE writers and whoever books the shows and the creative needs to listen to right here. They ain't listen to all of it, as a matter of fact. But these short vignettes really moving characters forward, or just filling time? It's a question, basically. I'm just questioning that right now. And Evolve has a chance to really build up new stars. Consistent. Clear character arcs are key. Just like long-term booking is key on all these shows. Just thought I'd throw that out there too. Now, while some rivalries are building, making sure every match or segment has a clear purpose and impact on a larger story would help. In terms of storyline development or storyline depth, whichever y'all want to call it. Sometimes it feels like matches are just happening without strong feuds behind them. And why should we care about Swipe Right versus Eli Knight and Mike Cunningham beyond just being a match? I mean, that's something I had questioned on my mind too when I was watching this match. I mean, even though it's not a bad match, but that question was still lingering in my brain. And basically, more backstory, more stakes. The way I see it. Now, impact of segments. This is the last down. Now, the ups and downs suggest some segments might have fallen flat or felt less eccentric. Evolve should scrutinize every segment to ensure it either advances a storyline, developments a character, or provides a memorable action. If it doesn't do one of those things effectively, it might be dragging the show down. Basically, Evolve is doing a lot right, especially compared to the main roster shows right now. The only thing they need to do is tighten up the overall narrative, ensuring every character moment has meaning and maintaining a consistent level of engagement throughout the whole 2 hours would push them into a great territory. And take Evolve to Full Sail University, to the Performance Center, to a bigger building where you have a bigger audience, more excitement, more hype, more stories, fresh new matches, you know what I mean? More new excitement. They need to start airing Evolve on cable or something, dude. They need to start airing Evolve like how they do NXT. Airing them live instead of, taping them. Because taping them is not doing any good. That's why much people ain't been watching now, because there's a lot of people out there that are not a fan of tape shows. And I'm not a fan of tape shows. I'm definitely one of them that's not. But the only reason why I watched the show was because of the women's championship match. The only reason why I watched it. But I didn't think those other 2 matches were going to be solid until early, when I realized. When I realized right before the main event. But if they can take Evolve to a Full Sail University arena in a performance center, dude, imagine how many more audience they'll get. Imagine how more hype and excitement it would be. Just saying. The crowd will be louder. The show will feel somewhat solid or interesting instead of feeling uneventful and mid because it's taped and you get fake crowd reactions and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyways, that's basically the ups and downs that I went over. Anyways, folks, I am getting the heck out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here with me tonight. I'll see you guys live for Pokemon Horizons. We'll be live for Pokemon Horizons episodes 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we are going to be live with that tomorrow. I'm going forward with that. The stream's going to start at 9:30 p.m., so make sure you Pokemon fans are tuned in tomorrow. Even if you're a Star Fox fan or Dota fan, tune in, please. I would love to have all y'all in the live chat for that, because I'm going to be doing my commentary. I'm going to be doing live reactions. I'm not going to be doing commentary, but live reactions. And I'm going to be talking, probably going to mention Roy and Liko by name at some point. But if I see something interesting or funny or hilarious and see something that ain't right, I'm going to say something. But you guys are going to see a little bit of live reactions from me tomorrow night. For that. Anyways, folks, good night. I'm out of here. Don't forget to check out my new YouTube schedule whenever it gets posted next Sunday, which happens to be the Sunday coming up. Thank y'all for being here. Share the stream. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you do. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Pokemon Horizons. I'm out of here for season 3.